to let you know that you are loved. Even though the system don't love you, you are loved. And we have the certificate for you. It's right here. We're going to show it to you guys. And thank you very much, guys. This right here. This means everything to me. This is everything. I don't know what I would do if I didn't finish this off. Yes, and I just want to let you guys know that everybody deserves to be off of child support. And I finished. I finally finished. Thank you to all my people, my kids, everyone. I appreciate you. And I don't know what I would do without you guys. But guess what? No more child support for William. Thank you guys. But I do get one more child support for my son. But I finished this one. And this right here is a milestone. Welcome to another episode of
Razor and Mac.
React.
Hey,
What they do, baby.
Y'all already know how we doing. Oh yeah, let me show y'all something too. We rocking this fly definitions.
You see it, y'all
Cause we
see it,
fly
man.
as hell.
This is a line that my brother came out with.
My cousin, you know.
Yeah, man. Y'all go check him out on Facebook. His name is Fly, FLYY, definitions with a Z at the end. Y'all go check him out. You want to order, reach out to him, message him, and he'll get these out to you as soon as possible.
He got a website on the way. It's under construction right now.
Yeah, so
best believe once that thing is up, we're gonna let y'all know.
We're gonna let y'all know
Y'all can go ahead and support. Go ahead and rock the Fly's new shit out.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
Y'all
I'm
see
saying?
how it's looking on it right now.
It's comfortable.
And it's good quality.
Great quality.
Not that Walmart sweatsuit stuff.
And it's fly.
And we fly.
Fly as hell.
This episode is, I think, special to me.
Special.
Very special. You saw a video in the beginning.
This particular thing that he went through in life, which is something that a lot of guys go through.
Yes.
And a lot of guys get drugged through the mud.
Yep.
You know, while being on this thing we call child support.
Yes. So it's a fraud.
It screws the man.
It is.
Basically, that's
It's
all
fraud.
it screws.
No.
It's there to screw the man.
And it'll screw a lady if she making the money too. So either way it'll go.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just most of the time the percentage is real high for the men.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
The favor is in the woman's direction.
Every which way. They don't check nothing for them.
This short is about young lady clearing her dad's child support for him, making life a little easier for him, because this child support can be hard.
It
you know,
could.
especially if you're going through some things in your life. Let's say if you have an accident or something, you can't pay it, you get sick or something,
You're right.
you lose your job, you get laid off.
It don't matter. They still hit you.
You know,
They
like
don't
let's say
care.
we in a recession
And they still be
and
hitting
they cutting
still be hitting
jobs,
you.
you know.
And they don't care. It's a fraud.
Yeah.
Biggest fraud in America. One of them.
And if you get behind,
License
it can be
gets
hard.
suspended.
Yeah.
They try to take you to jail. Oh man.
And what kind of sense do that make anyway?
Take you to jail and you got to still pay. All right.
Well, anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get to
go
this
straight to this video.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ready for this? Oh my God. 16 years back support, bro.
16.
He is like,
You think he crying for real?
Hi, Diddy. It's okay.
yeah, man. That's 16 years of back support.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, it was quick, bro.
Dang, he really was
Yeah,
crying.
yeah, man, for real, bro.
Damn, let me see. Look at the emotion. No, I don't know, because he ain't show it. I mean, of course, he probably don't want to show his face on camera.
man. Yeah, man. He was emotional, bro.
I'd be
That's
emotional
it.
too. I'd probably be crying.
16 years back
Back
pay.
pay.
Your daughter paying for you?
And you know what? Just because he have 16 years back pay don't necessarily mean he wasn't
Exactly.
taking care of his
I
child.
believe that. I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
For real. Some of the women are vindictive.
Yeah.
And be trying to get all this back support.
Even after you paid him, been paying him.
Oh man.
That happened
No,
to
that's
me.
not good. Yeah, man. It does. It does, man. They want it all, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? Guess what I got, guys? Let me show you. This right here.
I just want to hold it too.
You see
I
that?
can't wait till mine's off
I
next
finished child support, guys. I have the receipt in there, the last receipt. This child support, she sent police at my parents' house twice. I got arrested once off of child support because I was probably out of work at the time or something like that. Something happened. But now that I'm finished,
Yeah.
I no longer have to deal with this anymore. And this certificate of completion, I'm gonna hang this up in my house and I'm gonna look at it every day and I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I did that. I finished it.
Yeah.
I did it. Thank you, the Most High.
That's a big weight off your shoulders.
It is, bro. Every check, bro, that's pull out, bro. And look at that video alone shows you what kind of weight it is. Even if he was paying $100 a month, that's a lot of money still,
That's
bro.
only $1,200 a year. That ain't
Yeah,
shit.
but
if you only
16
paying $100 a month, you're a sorry ass dude.
But some people do that. Some people pay less.
And he'll stay sorry.
I know motherfucker paying $50. I don't know how.
He's sorry.
They got a lot of kids.
He's sorry.
And he skeeted off in them guts.
He's sorry.
But yeah, man. But say he was paying $100, $200 a month. Still, 16 years. Times 16 years. And she cleared it for him, man. That is that right there is a real daughter that loves him. And she know what type of man he was.
Yeah. And her mama probably ain't
Yeah, because the mom get the money. She got the card. And the crazy thing is, 16 years in child support. You know, if you go to prison, they still charge you for child support. What if he did 15 years in prison?
If you did 15 years in prison, you did some dumb shit.
It don't matter, but you still don't charge this man while he in prison. Come on, man. How you gonna support a kid in prison unless he sneaking dope in his booty?
But maybe you shouldn't have to pay all that amount, but you gotta pay something. You know why?
How are you gonna pay in prison?
How you should shouldn't have been in prison.
It don't matter. How are you gonna pay in prison? It happened.
What you mean?
You can't say that you should be paying in prison. That don't make no sense, bro.
Because if you wouldn't have done what you did to go in prison, you would have to pay anyway to take care of your child.
What if you did what you did in prison to take care of your family?
You don't have to do that to take care of your family.
But what
There's millions of other things out there to do to take care of your family.
But what if that's the best way to feed your family?
Then you an idiot.
Most of the time, it's hard out here working a regular job.
Okay, figure something out. Work 2 jobs.
That's
crazy.
Know
how that is.
Yeah, you're Uncle Mac. Uncle Mac with the bullshit.
I'm just a man that take care of my business.
Go get 5 jobs, nigga.
I'm just a man.
Go get 5 jobs and do it all. That's bullshit.
If that's what it takes,
you should be
if you want more
one job to take care of your family,
and if you
like
want
they
more,
did back in the days. My dad worked 1 fucking job. Did your dad work more than 1 job?
But look at the jobs they had.
It don't matter.
It do matter.
What you mean?
Some niggas choose to work at McDonald's.
Okay, if you work at McDonald's, I understand.
To work at a gas
but
station.
if you work at McDonald's, your child support go based off of what you make. So it don't matter. You should be able to take care of your family with a job.
Okay, look. This is where I feel. I don't think child support should even be part of the system. I think child support should be abolished, but I'm not taking no accountability away from no man taking care of his child.
Say that.
Okay, and I'm not taking no accountability away from no man doing no stupid shit to get his ass locked up in prison so he can't be there to take care of his child.
But the system shouldn't charge him while he's in prison.
Charge him something.
How you gonna charge a man if he ain't making no money? Because then when he in prison, he making illegal money, and now he get more trouble.
Decisions.
Oh my God.
What you mean? Oh my God. Everybody got decisions to make. Everybody's not being locked up in prison.
Or they just don't get caught. You got people that's doing shit, and not just African American people.
Okay.
You got white people doing shit, and they don't get caught, and they making money hand over fist.
Okay.
Even the politicians, they doing shit illegal all the time. Okay. They ain't going to jail because they run the fucking law.
And this but if they didn't get caught, yes,
it's not about getting caught. They run the system.
I'm just saying, go back to decisions. You know why? They made the decisions to do the things that got them in the position they in to be able to get away with that shit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
You could decide to go out there and do any motherfucking thing out of the trillions of things there is to do out in this world.
You right.
So you cannot decide to go do fucking dumb shit to get your ass in prison.
You right.
Especially if you have a child that you have to take care of. But you got a responsibility to take care of that child because you did what you did to have that child.
I understand what you're saying.
So all that
but if you're in prison, you shouldn't be getting charged nothing. I don't care what you say. You can say that. That's your opinion. You say you should get charged. Uncle Mac says that. Razor Blade Will says you shouldn't charge a man in prison.
If you wasn't in prison, do you have an obligation to take care of your child? So why you don't have one when you in prison?
Because you can't. How are you making funds? How are you making money?
Don't do the stupid shit to get in prison.
That's not the question I asked you. How are you making money to take care of your family in prison?
You're not. That's the consequences your ass got to face when you do stupid shit to get your ass in prison, nigga. What you mean? Oh my God. You had decisions. That's like me. If I get locked up for 15 years, whose fault is that? Mine, right? If I got a child out here I got to take care of and I get locked up in prison and I can't take care of my child, whose fault is that?
It's your fault because of the decision you made.
Okay.
But you shouldn't be charged.
The accountability for taking care of my child should not be taken away from me just because I do shit to get locked up.
You shouldn't be charged child support, bro.
He be on that shit. This nigga don't feel like you should do nothing.
You shouldn't be charged child support while you in jail. I'm sorry. Let us know in the comments. Should you get charged or should you not? Uncle Mac said you should
Yeah,
get
because
charged.
he think that it's okay to take the responsibility away from men and
No,
take
I did
accountability.
not say that. You don't.
Why you in prison?
You should. It don't matter. You shouldn't get charged. It
do matter, 'cause
the
you should-
decision that you made. You already got to deal with prison and slavery
Yep,
again, basically.
yep.
So you dealing with that
Yep.
already. Now you talking about you got to get charged. Child
Yeah,
support
make
too?
better decisions.
Get out of here, bro. That's crazy.
Make better decisions.
That's crazy.
I mean, since it's there, but if it wasn't there, your ass still should have to help take care of your child because you helped create
Well,
that
I
child.
think you should take care of your child emotionally, whatever way you could.
He got a little boy mentality. Let's go to the next video.
Nah, that nigga full of shit.
Yeah.
That boy put all you niggas in jail. All y'all
Yeah,
in jail.
I ain't got no sympathy for some nigga that can't take care of his child.
Y'all pay child support while you in jail.
Nigga, I don't have no sympathy for a nigga that don't take care of their child or a nigga that do stupid shit to get their ass locked up when they know they got children out here to take care
If he
of.
got locked up, he got locked up.
Yeah, nigga,
Sometimes
little boy
motherfuckers-
mentality.
Some bitches get locked up for no
Little boy mentality.
Okay, so let me give you an incident. What if they
different.
no, they're wrongfully locked up.
Yeah, that's different.
It's different though.
But
So,
they have to-
but they still get charged.
Yeah.
See what I'm
That'd
saying?
be fucked up. That's a different case.
It happens though.
That's
you
a
don't think
different
that
case.
happens?
What happens more?
I'm more of the bullshit.
What's the percentage of people getting locked up that didn't do shit? It's a small percentage, nigga, compared
the
to the
percentage
nigga.
ain't high.
Compared to the okay then. So we can
but
knock
I'm
that
just
shit out the
saying,
damn
it can happen.
get that shit out the way.
I'm
nigga.
saying it can happen.
Nobody, well, okay, in that case, you don't deserve it. But for the fucking 97% of niggas that do the stupid shit
97%
to get your ass,
That nigga
98%,
went 98 when you
yeah,
guys.
98%
Nobody innocent in there.
of dummies that get your ass locked up, take care of your child. Don't do no stupid shit to get your ass locked up somewhere you can't take care of your child. That was a long ass debate.
It was,
and we
but-
still agreeing to disagree.
Yeah, we gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah, cause
He got his. He got
I got
his
my
way.
grown man mentality.
And I got,
He got his
my
little boy
razor
mentality.
blade. That's whatever he feels. That's his opinion. I guarantee people get in the comment and won't agree with your
Yeah, I
ass.
don't give a fuck what they
And you
think.
there?
nigga.
I'm
Shit.
pretty sure more of them gonna agree with me.
Well, I don't give a damn. You can disagree with me. I don't give a
You
goddamn.
can disagree with me too.
nigga. I don't care.
But nah, bro. In prison paying, come on, bro. And still rack it up. That's crazy. Next
Yeah,
video.
take care of your child.
Let's watch this.
All right, so we got a video of it's actually a court hearing. It's a Zoom. Yeah, it's a Zoom meeting.
This is Zoom meeting.
The title of this is "Child Support is Not for the Child."
Wow.
What you think about that?
Child support is not for the child. I mean, the thing says child support. What is the definition of child support?
Support the child.
That's what I say. So
Yeah.
why is it not for the child?
I don't know. Let's see what
watch
this judge
video,
has to say
Let's
about
watch
it.
this. I know it's gonna be some monkey shit.
With the terms of the temporary order being made final, Mr. Orman, are you in agreement with the terms of the temporary order being made final?
Yes, sir.
So including child support, medical support, all of that? I'll pass the witness.
All right.
State will call the mother, Ms. Fuentes. Ms. Fuentes, are you in agreement with the terms of the temporary order being made final?
Yeah.
I guess I'll pass the witness.
Okay. Obviously, there was something that we're not agreeing on that was unagreed, and the reason we're here. So, Mr. Orman, are you agreeing that you're going to pay child support of $327 a month?
Agree.
I'm sorry?
I disagree.
You just agreed to it a minute ago. Now you're disagreeing. Is that what you're telling me?
I couldn't.
327 ain't that much though.
Yeah, he said he disagreed for 327. Boy, I be
327 a month.
jumping on
I'm
that
like,
shit.
yeah,
boy.
I'll do it.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I do it. It just depends on the relationship me and the mama have.
Yeah, because
if it's only 327, I still do more. Like
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
when I
yeah,
can,
yeah,
you know. But shit, I be jumping at that.
327. Boy,
Yeah,
what?
that ain't nothing, boy. Please.
327.
Because he was breaking up.
Okay. All right.
Me and Fuentes came to an agreement on that we'll work on our child support through me and her instead of through the system.
What does that mean? You said
You-
you and her are going to work on
Pause
child
it.
support.
Wait,
What does that
did
mean?
he just say that?
We came to an agreement.
He said we would come to agreement. Me and her would come to agreement without the system.
Yeah.
He said, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that
But
mean?
you know, the courts, they want to put you on
yeah,
child
I
support.
already know, bro.
They want
racket.
it. They getting paid for that. 'cause
Racket.
They charge you when you make the payment. So
$5.
the more people on child support,
More money they
the
get.
more money they gonna get.
He said, "What?" Go ahead, play. It's crazy, bro.
There won't be no child support.
Oh, okay. And why is that? Why no child support?
Because I can support my child throughout without the help of y'all.
What do you do
I agree.
without the help of
Yeah.
us?
And it wasn't even supposed to even be about child support. I don't even know what they're paying me in it.
I can support my child without the help of y'all. Like for real.
I agree with him.
Like I can too.
I agree with him. I totally agree with him.
Come on, now, I don't need no middleman, no
And
government.
She don't look like she's a vindictive person.
Nah, she look like
she want to have an agreement.
Yeah.
But this
some of my old
Chicken
George Collins. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Judge
That's exactly
George
what it is.
Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sorry. Look at his face
Yeah,
too. He like
Uncle
nigga,
Tom.
what?
He Uncle
Like you got
Tom.
an agreement. Oh hell no. I'm about to I might take more money
I
from you.
need more.
Yeah, like come on, man.
Well, child support is a part of every one of these orders.
Yes,
So
sir, I know, but see, I didn't know nothing about the child support order, and she claims she didn't leave.
okay, so you said that you and her have an agreement. What is the agreement that y'all have?
That we
That he
parenting
Look,
and
what does that say?
Courts have an interest in ensuring that a respondent does not gain an advantage or shift the financial burden of a child support to the custodian or the state simply by avoiding litigation. Get from
Mother
out
suckers.
here. Yeah,
as a parent.
They want the bread.
This that we going through.
well, he does provide for her.
Miss Hey,
see,
Miss Fuentes, tell me what is y'all's agreement?
Okay, so basically he does support Zari. So he does, whenever I need something, he does provide. So if I need milk, if she needs clothes, whatever the child needs, he does provide.
How old is baby?
She's a year.
1 year
Yes, so he
And-
does provide diapers and milk and clothes.
and stuff like
Whatever
that.
they need.
support his
Okay.
kid.
All right, that's not what child support is for. And I know everybody thinks that child support is for the child, but child support is not for the child. Child support is for the benefit of the child. The child has to live somewhere, doesn't it?
She does.
Yeah.
That means that somebody's either paying a house note or paying rent or something, right?
Correct.
All right. The child has to have transportation, has to be moved from one place to another. That means there's a possibility somebody has to make a car payment. What
Okay.
happened?
Did he hang
I
up?
lost somebody.
He lost him. Yeah, he works off.
Buddy cleared it.
No, his internet probably went out.
Oh, okay.
You can't just leave court like that. That's court, bro.
Oh, okay.
You can't leave court like that.
He
boy.
looking,
You
look,
like-
he
you gonna be in
mad. Look,
contempt.
he mad,
No,
dog.
you're gonna be in contempt, bro. I mean, the child does have to have somewhere to live.
I understand that.
But if you by yourself, you gotta have somewhere to live. So all you paying for is like an extra bedroom.
Not even, because most of the time, 1-year-old staying in the room with them.
Yeah, but after about a year or two,
After,
bro,
after
like,
about
2 years,
3 years, yeah,
they got
they
you
gonna
gotta
have their
get
own
another
room.
room.
I understand
So
that.
you gotta pay at least extra. If it's an extra 200, 100 and 100.
Yeah, that's split between y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Light bill too though, so the extra 50 on top of that, I say 100. The way like energy
I believe-
prices, extra about
yeah,
100. So
it
that
depends on where you stand. How it's
You gotta have a car anyway, regardless.
You gotta have a car, so don't put the car
No
in there.
car shit in there.
You need a car.
Yeah, you gotta have a car
You
regardless.
need car. You need insurance, unless you riding the bus.
So I ain't gonna throw that in there. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit. But the kids need
Somewhere to
shoes,
stay.
clothes.
She said he doing all that.
Yeah, diapers, all that.
he doing
stuff,
all
man.
that.
He doing all
Food,
that
everything.
stuff.
He doing everything. He's supporting his baby.
Yeah, he's supporting it. But
He
you can
on-
tell because she's
She's saying
she's
that
a-
he did.
and she's a good woman. You could tell.
Yeah.
she's not in there lying.
She
She's
ain't.
trying to make him look bad like some of them do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mine was in there smirking, boy.
I gotta go to court on the 5th.
Like happy.
And I know,
when she found out
I know when I go to court. I mean, I try to go pay something. They won't even let me pay it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sorry,
crazy,
bitch.
ain't
And then if you get behind, because they want to let you
It's
pay it,
behind. It's behind. It's gonna get behind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be like,
It's
so
gonna be
why
your
you didn't
fault.
pay
It's
it?
gonna
I'll be
be your
like,
fault.
how I tried to pay it, but I got paperwork though,
Yeah.
showing that I tried to pay. So we'll see what happens
We'll see.
when I go to court.
Shore, and so he's on the boat right now. So his service is a little sketchy.
She's looking
Let me
nice.
see if he can get back in. Because what I'm saying is really for his benefit more so than for yours.
No,
Nigga, shut
I
up.
agree with what you're saying, and if I can kind of give you a little quick background on the situation, it's more so putting
He's
him on
coming
the
back.
birth certificate.
He's coming
Okay.
back.
Okay. I don't know.
Are you back, Mr.
Putting him on the
Harmon?
birth certificate.
All right, there he is. Unmute yourself, Mr. Harmon. All right, go on,
She
give me
must
the
be getting, like,
background. You was gonna
assistance
give me,
and
Ms. Fuentes.
And they don't want her
So
against it.
essentially, I had started out with applying for Medicaid because I
Yep.
had let the period expire for me to add the baby
See?
onto Medicaid.
Look, anytime there's government assistance, including Medicaid, the state will want the non-custodial party to pay child support.
yeah.
Now, the woman can also go back and be like, "No, I don't
I don't
need
want
that
it."
because you take care of your child and she
Yeah.
can sign something."
Yeah.
That can happen, but they not gonna tell you that. They're not gonna tell the
Of course
woman
they're not.
that.
They're not. They
But-
want to put that child support.
Yeah, they want to get that paper because they get paid every time you make a payment.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, he's not on her birth certificate. So I had the social worker when I did the interview and stuff. And so at that time, he was like, well, she's basically telling me that at that time, I told her I got a new job and I was able to put her on my private, so I didn't need the Medicaid anymore. So she was just like, you can add her to, since I got my own insurance or whatever, to add him to the birth certificate, I had to go through the AOG. So I just said, okay. And so also we live in 2 different states, and I didn't want it either once that he got onto the birth certificate that he could just freely come and get her, because we were at odds at that time. And so I just said I wanted to put some kind of order. At least in California, you're able to put, get him on the birth certificate, then put an order in California where you have some kind of agreement, to custody. And since she's so little, I didn't want her to leave my side or leave the state of Texas. So without me. And so with that being said, that's where that came from. Once child support came, I just said I wasn't really interested in child support, but because we had a little back and forth going on, I was like, okay, well, since we're already here, and I spoke to the last lady, she was like, well, the judge basically said it would be, good to put the child support. At that time, I said I wasn't interested in the child support, but they still did the temporary order. So
she wasn't interested.
Yeah, she was.
That's wonderful. Now, Mr. Armand,
see what he
I
got to
can't
say.
see you, and you're muted. Well, like I was saying earlier, I hope you can hear me. Child support is for the benefit of the child, not for the child. I know everybody thinks as long as I buy milk and that sort of thing, then I'm doing my part. You're not.
Well, he gonna say the lowest, the least cost one, since I'm buying milk. And she said he buy diapers, he buy clothes, he buy shoes, he buy whatever he need.
They want that bread.
Man, fuck child support. I take care of my child without the system, man. Real men do that shit.
That the child needs. Now, I know both of y'all have some agreement that you've reached, and you feel that Mr. Armand is a good man and he is doing his part, and that is enough. However, I'm going to order that he pay child support of $327 a month and cash medical of $38 per month. Either one of you have any additional questions? Now's the time.
Yeah, why the fuck I'm on this shit?
He didn't even give him a chance.
Payment go through you guys, or he would have
to say
child support goes to you.
Okay, and it would just
Now,
be
what
like
you
from
can
his
do-
hands to my hand.
No, ma'am. It goes through the
Of
registry.
course, they want that
It goes
bread.
through
Yeah,
San
gotta go to the States so
Antonio
they can
and
get that
then
fee.
to you.
That fee.
And the reason for that is so that we can keep up with how much he's paying when he paid it.
But why you need to do that?
Now, if you want to, every
Like,
month,
come on.
once you
All right,
get
let's
that
fuck
check,
that shit. We gonna stop it.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
They said that we got an agreement. She told the judge that obviously he take care of his child.
And she said she don't need. She can get the
don't-
child support from him directly.
Yeah. And
That's
he's
what
like,
she said. He
well,
was like, "No, you paying,
however-
and then you're gonna pay some more."
Yeah, however, we want to monitor how much you're paying and where you're
That's
paying
against the law,
it.
bro.
Yeah, fuck that.
That is against the law.
Yeah.
They are crooks.
But she should have never went there in the first place because
Yep.
they was at odds.
'Cause they
But
was
that's what
at odds.
happens. That
Yep.
vindictive shit.
Most of the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they get along. You can tell they kind of get along, but just because they was at odds for that little moment, she like, you know what?
But your child
I'm going to hit you where it hurts, and I'm going to try to make your
But
life
that
harder.
$300 ain't hurting nobody. That's in Cali. They in Cali, I think,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Making bread.
Yeah, he's straight. I mean, he coming off better, but he's still going to take care of the child. 'cause you can
I
tell
don't know.
yeah.
I saw a video earlier where it says once a man gets on child support, a lot of them don't want to do extra.
I mean, I don't. Because mine put me on,
Yeah,
I
man.
always took care of my children.
Yeah, man.
And when
Yeah.
I got married,
That's when you got put on
that's
child
when I
support.
got put on it.
Yep, that's what happened. I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
I got put on child support recently because I was
Yeah, I already
going
know that situation.
going through
yeah.
some stuff, and I told her I needed some time, and she let me slide for a little bit. But then once I got married and had another baby,
Yep, it was over.
That was it,
You already
boy.
know how it is.
child support.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Got
hit you
your
where it
ass.
hurts.
Bring your ass here, boy.
I'm lonely by myself. I can't get no other man.
No, she had.
Yeah, she had not no more, nigga. Why? Why? Yeah, okay.
I ain't putting no business.
Yeah,
out.
fuck that.
But I'm just saying, the courts is wrong. She was wrong in the beginning for even putting the government in their business.
in their business. Yeah.
Whenever you women put the man on child support, you are marrying the government.
Yeah.
You are leaving the man completely, and the man don't want to deal with you after that.
I got one more year. And I'm done. I already completed one a couple years ago. About 4 years ago.
You gonna get one of these?
I might have to get me one of them.
Y'all see that, y'all?
Y'all see that?
Y'all see what that say? It's over.
Yeah,
Last
I might have
child
to get me
support.
one of them.
I
boy.
paid.
Hey, and put that bitch on
Paid the
the wall.
cost to be the boss.
Hey, mine. She got the max. Boy, I told you she was smirking when we was in that hearing, man.
Yeah, but that shit only lasts for a certain amount of years.
Yeah, but my kids, my daughter, she's 17.
Yep.
And she be hitting me up for money. I send her money. I
do that
cash
with
out her money all the
listen,
time.
My daughter asked
Yeah,
me
like
right
every
now.
week.
Listen, my daughter 19 now,
Yeah.
and she grown.
Yeah.
If she called me right now, Daddy, I need this.
Yeah.
If I got it, she already know I got it.
Yeah, I gotta send $80 next week.
Whatever.
'Cause my
I
daughter
don't
got
care,
it going on a field
Listen,
trip.
that's my baby forever.
Yeah.
But you know, these women don't understand that. They don't understand that at
Yeah.
all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what us men go through. But you
But you
gonna
know what?
learn.
That shit ain't do nothing but make me step my hustle up and my grind up.
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm on child support. I'm still be shining. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I still be
Hey,
shining. and
little
shit.
mama.
I got other jury. My wife with my other jury. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
get
let me
more.
show that thing.
And then when that child support come off, nigga, it's
really
over,
gonna
nigga, hey.
it's over.
Nah, but I invested some gold. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
It's an
that shit
investment.
gonna increase in value.
It's an investment. It's up right now.
I don't
too.
care about diamonds. I don't
Per
care about
ounce,
none of that
it's
shit.
up right
Yeah,
now,
it's
boy.
always
That shit
gonna
up.
be up. It's gonna go up.
Up,
And when that value of the dollar drop, it's gonna keep going up.
Keep going.
So,
So yeah, man. So that was it for
shit.
that, man. That segment right there.
Y'all like, subscribe, hit that
Share.
notification button, share, comment. Y'all keep watching our videos. Go back, watch some more of the videos
We got some
have.
good content. This one's a little more serious. We
Yeah.
wasn't laughing too much, but I had to show this accomplishment.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man. Hey,
saying?
this is it's a serious topic, man. It's serious for a lot of men.
Yeah,
out
man.
there.
A lot of men need to see that, man. But we appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all keep watching. Peace.